So far, we've learned the benefits of worship, the dhyana shlokas, and the characteristics of the first 20 of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. In this video, let's do a similar exploration of the next 4 forms, which are Haridra Ganapati, Ekadanta Ganapati, Srishti Ganapati, and Uddanda Ganapati. You can click on these timestamps to skip or rewatch specific segments of this video. Haridra Ganapati is a form of Lord Ganesha who is associated with turmeric or Haridra. He is the 21st of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. This is also the form of Ganapati which is worshipped in the beginning of all rituals in the form of a 4-faced pyramid made of turmeric paste placed on a betel leaf. The worship of this form of Ganapati is said to grant his devotees health, radiance, and overall well-being. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Haridra Ganapati is as follows.
Haridrabham Chaturbahum Haridra Prabhum Pashankushadharam Devam Modakan Dantamevacha Bhaktabhaya Pradataram Vande Vighna Vinashanam.
The meaning of this shloka is, one day I worship Prabhum, the Lord, Vighna Vinashanam, who destroys obstacles, Bhakta Abhaya Pradataram, who grants fearlessness to his devotees, Haridrabham, who is of a yellowish hue, Chaturbahum, and who has 4 arms. Again, one day I worship Devam, the Lord, Haridra Vadanam, who has an auspicious face, Dharam, who holds, Pasha, a binding rope, Ankusha, a controlling goad, Modakam, a Modaka, Evacha, and also Dantam, a tusk. Haridra Ganapati is said to be of Haridra Varnaha, or the yellowish hue of turmeric, and is associated with the Vishakha Nakshatram. Ekadanta Ganapati is the 22nd of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. The worship of this form of Ganapati is said to grant his devotees determination and inner strength. Once upon a time, when sage Vyasa asked Ganapati to write down the Mahabharatam, he is said to have broken his right tusk to use it as a pen. This is the origin story behind how Lord Ganesha came to be known as Ekadanta, or the one with a single tusk. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Ekadanta Ganapati is as follows.
Lambodaram Shyamatanum Ganesham Kutaramakshasrajam Urdhvagatram Saladdukam Dantamadha Karabhyam Vametarabhyancha Dadhana Mide.
The meaning of this shloka is, Ide, I worship Ganesham, the form of Lord Ganapati, Lambodaram, who has a large belly, Shyamatanum, who has a dark body, Urdhvagatram, who has an elongated face, Cha, and Dadhanam, the one who holds, Karabhyam, in his 2 hands, Kutaram, an axe, Akshasrajam, and a Rudraksha mala, Adhaha Karabhyam, and in his 2 hands below, Laddukam, a laddu, Dantam, and his tusk, Vama Itarabhyam, the left and right hands respectively. Ekadanta Ganapati is said to be of Neela Varnaha, or a bluish hue, and is associated with the Anuradha Nakshatram. Srishti Ganapati is a form of Lord Ganesha who rules over the creative aspect of existence. He is the 23rd of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. The worship of this form of Ganapati is said to be conducive for those in creative pursuits. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Srishti Ganapati is as follows.
Pashankusha Swadantamra Phalavanakhuvahanaha Vighnam Nihantum Nah Shonaha Srishti Daksho Vinayakaha.
The meaning of this shloka is, Vinayakaha, the form of Lord Ganapati, Srishti Dakshaha, who is adept at the creative aspect of the universe, Shonaha, who is of a reddish-brown hue, Amra Phalavan, who holds a mango fruit, Pasha, a binding rope, Ankusha, a controlling goad, Swadanta, and his own tusk, Akhu Vahanaha, the one who rides on a mouse, Nihantu, may he destroy, Naha, are Vighnam, obstacles. Srishti Ganapati is said to be of Shona Varnaha, or a reddish-brown hue, and is associated with the Jyeshtha Nakshatram. Uddanda Ganapati is a form of Lord Ganesha who upholds the cosmic law. He is the 24th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha, and is said to help his devotees resolve their dilemmas and tread the path of dharma. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Uddanda Ganapati is as follows.
Kalharambuja Bija Puraka Gada Dantekshu Chapam Sumam Bibhranu Manikumbha Shali Kalashau Pasham Srinin Chabjakam Gaurangya Ruchirara Vindakaraya Devya Samalingitaha शोणांग शुभमातनोतु भजताम उद्दंड विघ्नेश्वरः.
The meaning of this shloka is Shonangaha, the one who is of a reddish brown hue, Bibhranaha, who holds, Kalhara, a white lily, Ambuja, a lotus, Bija Puraka, a pomegranate, Gada, a mace, Danta, a tusk, Ikshuchapa, a sugarcane bow, Suma, a flower, Manikumbha, a pot filled with jewels, Shali, a bunch of grain stalks, Pasha, a binding rope, Sruni, a controlling god, Samalingitaha, who is in an embrace, Devya, with the goddess, Gaurangya, whose body shines white, Ruchira Aravinda Karaya, who holds a beautiful lotus in her hand, Uddanda Vigneshwaraha, that form of Lord Uddanda Ganapati, Atanotu, may he surround, Bhajatam, those who worship him, Shubham, with auspiciousness. Uddanda Ganapati is said to be of Shona Varnaha, or a reddish brown hue, and is associated with the Mula Nakshatram. I hope that you had a clear understanding of the sixth set of 4 forms of Ganapati. In our next video, we shall do a similar exploration of the next 4 forms, which are Rinamochana Ganapati, Dhundi Ganapati, Dvimukha Ganapati, and Trimukha Ganapati. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Share it across with those whom you think might benefit from this. If you wish to support the production of more videos like these, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution, all through the links in the description below. Also, consider clicking on the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so that you are immediately notified of our latest updates. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.